I'm Prophetess Breneta. We're here at Sunnyside Mission Home with Amber.
Hi.
She is the program director here at Sunnyside Mission Home. So Amber, we are delighted to be here with you all today. Such a wonderful environment here. Just want to ask you a couple of questions. How long has Sunnyside Mission Home been in existence? How long have you guys been around?
Okay, so we are in the women's mission home in Sunnyside. We actually have a men's on the other side. And they've been established a little bit longer than us. We've been up and running for 3 months right now.
Oh, wow.
Yes. So, yes, when we were asked to be here, it was for a reason. And that reason was for community transformation.
Amen.
Right? So, what better way to see that is to be in it, in the community. We do a lot of, who we are with is Eyes on Me Ministries. We've been up and running since 2008. Okay, what we do is outreaches in neighborhoods that would also be known as low income or low, but we are determined to see that to change.
Amen.
So we right here in Sunnyside, we do what's called Hip Hop Hope over here at Kings Row Apartments. We also have outreaches. We do prison outreach. We go to the schools, the mentoring. So we have a lot of areas that we are covering. And like I said, it's not just Sunnyside. It's 5th Ward, Brookshire. We can go on and on. We're just popping up everywhere.
Oh, man. So what would you say is the purpose? What is the overall purpose of you being in the communities where you're located?
To bring hope. To bring hope to the lost. To know that we don't have to be what we are, in the area that we are. We are more than that. And who and how we are to be that is through Jesus. And so in the outreaches we do love, we do we show love, we share the gospel, we do that by providing prayer, Christian artists, just showing anyone to see like you don't have to be in a church building, you can just show the love of the Lord within you. Yes.
Right. That is really, really, really awesome. So we're sitting on the side where that's dedicated to the women.
Yes.
But on the other side, you also have something developed for the men.
For the men, yes.
So do you all also deal with the whole family? Do you have areas where you deal with the whole family, the husband, the wife, the children? Or how do you?
Not right now.
Okay.
We do have mission homes that do have a family, a husband and a wife and a baby in Brookshire.
Okay.
They don't even know. With them simply being under the covering of God, they are a reflection of what a Christian family is.
Yes.
So without them even trying, they are reflecting that as well. But that's really good. So we do have that balance. There are the women, the men. There's a Christian artist. His name is Driven. He's in 5th Ward. So he is actually showing. So
right.
We are very much how would you say, unique and walking in our gifts. And even with that, it's being.
So, Amber, what would you say would be the expectation when someone has come through the home? What would be the expectation once they leave here, the experience of the home?
Well, I can say for the women, I would want them, and I've seen it in them, is to know that they're safe here. Know that whatever is said here, and whatever is corrected here is in love. So when they walk out that door, when they go back into the world, they're ready. They know who they are because of Him. They understand that this is a place of just being safe and vulnerable to talk about everyday issues, that we're able to go to the Word of God and get filled back up and say, what the enemy has lied to us out there, we're able to be, know truth in here, to take that out, to spread that hope, that truth.
Amen.
Yes.
That is awesome. So, Amber, what you're saying, the experience here will cause their lives to transform.
to generations to multiply until there's no place left.
Amen.
And that's exactly what we are called for the Father's heart. And the Father's heart is for all nations. Through transformation,
Yes.
are we able to multiply transformation, multiplication to generations until there's no place left. Yes.
So when the person leaves here, their overall experience through the love and through Jesus Christ, through hope,
Yes.
they will leave here a complete whole person in their spirit, mind, body, and souls. Which
Yes, because not only do we do outreaches, we have what is called Disciple the Streets. Ladies, Disciple the Streets. The men and women, we share tools of sharing how to share the gospel, how that the Lord, that God has left us a ministry, and that's in 2 Corinthians 5:17 through 21 says that He has left us a ministry and also to share the gospel. Those two things that we are ambassadors and representatives of Him, and those are two things that we are called to do.
Amen.
Yes.
Amen.
King of the Jews, the head of the church, Lord, we worship you.
Yes, Lord.
Yes, we worship you. Lord, we worship you. Yes, we worship you. Master, oh faithful and true, you are the word, my bridegroom, oh Prince of Peace, my everything, the great I am. Lord, we worship you. Yes, we worship you. Lord, we worship you. Yes, we worship you. The beloved, good shepherd, image of the invisible God. You are the way, the truth, and the life, Lord Jesus Christ, bread of life, you stand by my side. Lord, we worship you. Yes, we worship you. Lord, we worship you. Yes, we worship you. Lord, we worship you. Lord, we worship you. Yes, we worship you. Lord, we worship your name, Almighty God.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Praise God.
Amen. Praise God. Hallelujah. That was powerful. That was powerful.
Lord. This
Yes,
is Minister
Lord.
Evvie. Minister Evvie Smith. Thank you, Lord.
Hello, everybody. I'm Minister Evvie Smith with Keep Moving Ministries, where no matter what happens in your life, you're going to keep moving. The enemy tries to keep you stuck, but through God and His relationship and His love for us, you will always keep moving. So I want to thank the Sunnyside Mission Home for having me here tonight. My ministry is to help broken women because I walked around broken for a long time in my life. And until I found God, He restored everything the enemy took from me, tried to take from me. God said, not no more. And now I want to help any woman out there. If you're struggling with low self-esteem, no matter if you've been in an abusive relationship, no matter if you've been on drugs, whatever it is, that is my mission, to help you become whole through Jesus Christ.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Yes, Lord.
Well, tonight, guys, we're going to talk about you are not your issues. You are who God says you are. So before I bring the word, let me ask some questions. And if I'm going to call out some things, and if you relate to them, just raise your hand. Anybody in here ever been sexually abused? Anybody in here ever went through a divorce? Anybody in here ever been in an abusive relationship? Anybody in here ever been on drugs? See, we all have issues. Every last one of us have an issue. So I can't look at you and say, I can't do it. She did this. I can't look at you. I can't look at you, because we all have issues. But the enemy tries to use our issues to make us think that we are our issues. But we're not. Them was something we dealt with. That's not who we are. So tonight, we're going to go to Luke 8, verse 43 through 48. That's Luke 8, verse 43 through 48. I have it already printed out. I brought my Bible because I always have my word. So if anybody needs a Bible, you can use mine. I have no problem with it, but I printed it out at work because God was downloading. I didn't know what I was going to speak to you guys about. I've been praying on it since she asked me. And for some reason, God is a fourth quarter God. He waits to the last minute to say, this is what you got to say. That's how he do me. So it's Luke 8, verse 43 through 48. And a woman having an issue of blood, yes ma'am. Oh, okay. And a woman having an issue of blood 12 years, which had spent all her living upon physicians, neither could be healed of any, came behind him and touched the border of his garment. Immediately her issue of blood was stanched. And Jesus said, who touched me? When all denied, Peter and they that were with him said, Master, the multitude thronged thee and pressed thee, and sayest thou, who touched me? And Jesus said, somebody have touched me, for I perceive that the virtue is gone out of me. And when the woman saw that she was not hid, for what cause she had touched him, and when the woman saw that she was not hid, she came trembling, and falling down before him, she declared unto him before all the people for what cause she has touched him, and how she was healed immediately. And he said unto her, Daughter, be of good comfort, thy faith have made thee whole. Go in peace. Amen. Okay, the issue of blood for 12 years. But sometimes we go through issues that last longer than 12 years. And we suffer issues that may not last long at all. But see, she was defined by her issue. Back in those days when a woman was on her issue of blood, you were considered unclean. So for 12 years, they say she walked around unclean. So just imagine the whispers. Just imagine the people bagging up from her, getting away. How would that break down her self-esteem? How would that make her get into her shell? She might have been depressed. She might have been all of that, all because she suffered with an issue that she had no control of. And a lot of times we suffer with things we have no control over. But as you can see, she went broke trying to get help with this issue. And see, we'll reach out to this friend. Girl, I'm going through this. Girl, this is what's going on with me. Or we'll try to go here and go there. But it took Jesus to come on the scene for her issue to be healed. So let's see some issues that women face. Because I face these issues that I'm bringing to y'all. Loneliness. Amen. That was an issue I faced for a long time. I've been married for 11 years. And I was lonely married. And it took me and my husband to go through a separation. For God to have me at a one-on-one place to deliver me from loneliness. Because God sat there and said, look, you was lonely before you got with him. You lonely while you with him. Now you lonely. What is it going to take for you to see that I'm with you? I will never be why are you lonely? And people don't understand loneliness will make you choose the wrong man. You want to fulfill that loneliness, so the first person that comes to you, you yearning
come feel that. But guess what? You still gonna be lonely.
Yeah.
Until you get a complete and whole relationship with God. Will you let loneliness go? But that's the issue.
That's right.
And see, when you lonely, you yearn. You in a yearning state. Because you're not whole. You're not complete. So when you yearn, your appetite is open for anything.
Yes, it is.
So you wonder why you start walking into stuff that ain't even you. Because you yearning for something. But when God removes loneliness from you. See, he took Jesus. Jesus had to go alone. But he wasn't lonely. So the enemy could not tempt him because he knew his Father was with him wherever he went. So the enemy couldn't tempt him with nothing because he wasn't yearning for something. He was whole. We got to let Jesus make us whole. A lot of women and men who are married suffer with loneliness and they cheat on their wife or their husband. But when God takes you in his arms and wraps himself around you, it's not a day you gonna walk and be lonely. Because guess what? I can't walk and be lonely if Jesus is right next to me. How am I lonely if I'm never alone? Hey. Another issue that I faced was an abusive relationship. See, I'm going to give my testimony on this one. I was 17 years old. I had my first child at 16. I was 17 years old and I got with a guy that was a little older than me. And because I already suffered with low self-worth and loneliness, I attracted the wrong type of guy. Now, I love my blessing, which is my baby boy. I love my blessing. But his daddy took me through hell. He used to put his hands on me for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.